Okay, again, had a little confrontation this morning, but that's okay. I haven't had one of those for a long time, but it didn't surprise me because I forewarned in advance what was going to happen. I went to the farmer's market this morning, and there was groups. Couple were in front of the farmer's market, and the other ones were in the back. And what were they doing there? Educating the public, rallying the public not to have a prison in the area of Lincoln Heights. So, I arrived there, the guy, Mr. LeBlanc. I didn't have my video on, and the guy was polite. Said, "You want to do a video?" And the guy said, "No, he doesn't want to be on camera." It was polite. So, okay, no problem. So we discussed the issue, and my concern was, okay, why you don't want a prison here? And it was sort of like, well, there's homes too close, and blah, blah, blah. So I said, oh, so it's not that you don't believe that the money, the $30 million could be spent on giving it to so-called Dr. Sarah Davidson, give her the money, and she could talk to these people on crystal meth. They don't have to go to jail because they could be talked to. Bullshit! So anyway, make a long story short, he said, oh, there's two women in the back of the market. That's what they're saying. We don't need no prison. So before I had my camera on, and I said, I have a feeling this is not going to be good. So I showed up there, had my camera on, and I was like this, doing a little rant. Then suddenly they all focused on me. There was three of them. And then they said, I don't want to be on camera. Hey, you're in a public place. Sorry. Then another woman came. I don't want to be on camera. I said, listen, you're in a public place. Then she said that her husband used to abuse her and she doesn't want her husband to know where she's at. Oh, okay, that's a different story. So I deleted the thing. Then she was stern. Then I just looked at her. I said, now you get out of here. Because, and I told her, call the police. I mean, if you want to protest and you don't want to be on camera, we got a problem here. So we got to let the courts handle it. And I haven't had a confrontation for a long time. But it's called communication. That's why so-called Dr. Sarah Davidson, when she first came here about 3 years ago, I asked Danielle, the pharmacist, listen, can I have a video with her, find out what this is all about? And she flatly denied me. When they denied me, that means they're hiding something. And what's going on there? We start seeing people, drug dealers and people on drugs, and the area has been destroyed. That's the reason she doesn't want the public to know what's going on. So I turn around, I continue on. Oh my God, talking too much here. So I deleted. She said, let me look if you delete it. I said, never mind, get out of here. I deleted it. So I started again, going after these people. They don't want to communicate. There's no communication. It's like the police. I communicated with them a couple of months ago. First time I communicated with them in 12 years. You have to communicate. Now look at this. Okay, I'll just let the video do the talking. Anyway, so we have people here that refuse to say what's going on. So what we do...
Thank you.
Come on, you're campaigning against the jail. How come you don't want to give your opinion? You want people on crystal meth to be loose? Come on. See, that's the problem. They don't want to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk. Are you the shy type?
I don't know, sir.
Everybody's calling me sir lately. I don't like that. You're being an asshole or a pain in the ass like you seen earlier. Are you shy? I can only audio tape you. I'm not.
No, I'm not the shy guy.
You're not shy?
No.
Doesn't parle français?
Un peu de, mais je
Okay, I
suis
thought I heard a French accent.
considérable.
Okay, sorry. Are you shy? Does it bother you to be on video?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely. Okay, there we go. Nothing wrong with that. So what are you doing? Stop plans to build the jail in our city, right?
Yeah, we're collecting a signature for the petition to the city with regard to rezoning of the property in our neighborhood.
Would you live in the area where the proposed jail is supposed to be?
Yeah.
So not in my backyard.
Well, not in anybody's backyard because the jail is not a desirable infrastructure for anybody. I don't think that even province or city wants it. It's rather like, okay, well, our system works that way, so we need to build it. But then there are lots and lots of land in this province. Just to build it without affecting, law-abiding taxpayers, the residents.
Law-abiding taxpayers.
Yeah.
Law-abiding citizens. When you had people coming in from, what do you do?
Sorry?
When you have people committing crime, what do? There's a lot of interest groups that say there shouldn't be a jail. We should just talk to them.
Well, I mean, there's not. I assume you're talking about like laws, right? And how the law system
if I
works.
go in there and break that window, if I'm high on crystal meth, it's a mental illness. So therefore, but I shouldn't need to go to jail. I should go to a mental health program and they will talk to me.
I think it's a great thing to have, but like if we're talking about the cost, why we're here, right?
$32 million.
Yeah.
And then there'll be more, of course.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the petition. We're just trying to change what we can change because law system is not something that we as the Frederictonians can change.
But you have interest groups that you is not in my own backyard. Other groups is saying no prison period. So, everybody together.
Well, I don't know those groups. So
you don't know? You don't know those groups? You'll see those groups Monday or in front of Congress. You'll hear them, then you'll go, oh my God, that it's an emotional issue, but it's debatable.
Where do you think the jail should go?
It shouldn't go somewhere that does not affect residents of the area.
So it should go in some other municipality?
Well, let me put it this way.
That's the problem. That is not in my backyard. You want somebody else to bear the responsibility.
If I drive from here to Moncton, I can drive for 10, 20 minutes without doing anything.
When most of the people are coming from here that are in it, shouldn't Fredericton handle its own problems?
They say that there's going to be like a transition facility in between St. John and I think some of the facilities up north. So they want to have it like a transit house, rather than anything else.
We're all citizens. We got to put up with our own problems, right? Like, I think what you're doing is just saying, don't put it in my backyard, put it in somebody else's, which I think is wrong.
Well, not somebody else's, but
yeah, I'm saying put it in somebody else's, just not yours.
You see? Nah.
Well, somebody can agree, somebody can disagree.
Well, it's Canada. Transition house. What do you mean?
Well, as I heard, there's going to be they're going to use it to transit people from south to north. So it's going to be like a checkpoint or
What, the new jail?
Yeah.
Nah. New jail's going to be people being sentenced. But what we have to lobby is to make sure there's a strong drug rehab center right in the center of the jail. A strong one, not just someone to just go and visit. Okay, let's talk about the danger of drugs. No, something that's very, but it's hard. It's hard to take care of a person that's high on crystal meth because they're ruined forever.
Probably.